All right. نحمد ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. In the continuation of practicing root words in Azkar, we are going to move to the next Zikr, which is there in the morning and evening, and we will see the benefit of it, inshallah. So reminding ourselves what is Quranic root words. The Quranic root words, we look back, is a combination of letters from which the whole family is created. Just like in English, we call something as a root, and then you can add prefix and suffix to make many words out of it. And in case you have missed it, you can go to the video number 1 to kind of get more deeper idea about the root words. Then you can look into the azkar that we did already, which is subhanallahi wa bihamdihi adada khalqihi wa rida nafsi wa zinat arshi. That also process we went through details. So the thing is that roots are everywhere. And knowing root words can help us understand and remember difficult words much better. Okay. And roots are not just under trees and plants. All the words, you see come from somewhere, and we just need to understand them better. So inshallah, let's apply and understand today on this particular, zikr that we say 3 times in the morning and 3 times in the evening. So the first word is raditu. Raditu. Who would like to work on this word, raditu? Yes.
So since that is suffix over here, you'll cross that out, and you'll be left with
Which one is the suffix?
that.
Ta, because this one is like kind of when you learn grammar, you will see it's talking about, the first person. In that sense, this tu is coming there. So what do we get here then?
You get ra, dod.
Ra, dot. And if you remember the last time we did, what will be the haruf illat that will come here? Hamza or wow. So that can be tricky. Remember, we talked about 3 weak letters, Hamza, wow, and ya. So when you're doing them, you can be having a different words. Okay. So, but that is okay. Some of them, the 3 letters will be very evident. Some of them you play around. We saw the word rida nafsihi. So in rida, we learned that it's coming from radu. And how did we come about that? Let's quickly take a look at that. Inshallah, let me open the corpus. As I said, that this is our go-to thing that we are going to use. So I have the corpus here. Let's verify what is the third haruf illat here. So what am I going to do? I'm going to go to the Quran dictionary. Then I'm going to go to the first letter, because the root words, the ordering is really important. Then I go to what? Ra, dad. And then I find out what options do I have. So if you see here, I have ra, dad, and ain, ra, dad, and wow. These are the only 2 root letter families here. So if I open ra, dad, wow, and press go, let me see if that is what I'm looking for. Can you see those words now? Now you can spot the wow here. That wow, which was not apparent to us, you see that in radiyallahu anhum, waradu an. So in this word, that may Allah be pleased with them and Allah is pleased with them, radiyallahu anhum, radiyallahu anhu, we see this word a lot. Okay, may Allah be pleased with them. So you see this wow coming from here. Is that clear to everybody? So the root word here is ra, dad, and wow. Sounds good? Okay, now let's come back and write the meaning of it. So what is the meaning? Raditu? I am pleased. This tu was like first person, okay? And that was showing that I am pleased. All right, so let's come back and I write the meaning here. I hope you can all write your meanings here. Let me grab the pen here again. Huh? The physical pen right there, but that will show, or will it not show on the screen? Go ahead. I don't think so that will show on my Zoom.
It probably will.
Okay, we'll find out, inshallah. Go ahead and you can write it.
Right.
Yeah, right here. Go ahead, you can write it. You are there. I am pleased, just in that block. I am pleased. Excellent. So that will be a great help, inshallah. Huh? That's it? Okay. So next, go to the next word. So everybody got this one? Yes? Alhamdulillah. All right. So it does write on that screen, but it didn't write here. So let's see what will happen in our recording. Will it save it or not? All right. So the next word is billahi. Who wants to do that? Billahi. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Oh. Uh-huh. Okay. And we get Hamza, Lam, and Ha. So let's do that simple process of elimination. The ba means with. That's something you attach in the beginning. Okay. So Raditu, I'm pleased, and then the meaning is with here. And then the remaining word was Allah. And when I cross out the extra, then it's Lam and Ha. Hamza, Lam, and Ha. I'm pleased with Allah. What's that? Rabban. Yes. First cross out, eliminate the letters. And what that means? There is a shadda here, which means that there are two bas here. And so I'm left with Baba. And it means my Lord. My Lord. Excellent. Excellent. That means my Lord.
Wait, I think you turned on.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
You did it.
How did that happen?
Don't know.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Check how the decline of blessings. My Lord is here. Now, what about what? And any root word? No. So when we have no root word, we're just crossing it out like that. Okay, so we just cross it out. B means again with, and I cross out all the weak letters, Hamza, Waw, and Yas. So I cross out Hamzas here. What is the letter I'm left with? Sin, La, and Me. And what does that mean? With. Salam is peace, and this basically is with Islam. So what's the construct so far? I am pleased with Allah as my Lord and with Islam, Deenan. So what is that? Dal, Ya, and Noon. And you can go back to corpus and you can confirm like this. Ya we could have eliminated in the first process, but then we add something back. So you can check it's Dal Waw Noon, it's Dal Ya Noon, or what is it? But here it is Deen, and with Islam as my religion. Very good. Deen basically means something which is like the whole way of life as well. So, Layana, with me? Yes? Please write on your paper. I need you to write on this. But those have writes right now. Just write on your paper right now. Okay? Wa means and. Now we have the last one. B means with. And I cross out, eliminate. The first me is coming as a mold. Okay? So sometimes you have like a cupcake and you put it in a mold to take the shape. So this, you know, this, you have maf'ul. That's like a mold. Okay? One is fail, which is action. And maf'ul means this is like a mold. This me and ayn here are coming as a mold. They are added additional letters. So that's why it's ha, me, and dal. So with Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, right? Always say sallallahu alaihi wasallam and you take his name, Nabiyan. So what is the root word here? Noon, ba. Now ya or Hamza. I remember Surah Al-Naba, it's Hamza, so that's why I know that this is not ya, it's going to be Hamza. So these three sometimes are tricky, these weak letters. Sometimes they trick you, and you can always go back to Corpus of Quran and check, and we will check right now with Muhammad as my prophet. Any questions, or this is clear? Clear? Alhamdulillah. All right. So what do we have here? Is that I'm pleased with Allah as my Lord and Islam as my religion and Muhammad Sallallahu as my Nabi. So I can go back, and for Nabi, I can just quickly check on corpus if I did the correct one. So same thing, I just go to the Quran dictionary and then I go to Noon. Okay, I'm going to clear out the screen so that we have noted down everything, right? So let's clear out. Thank you so much. So I just go to here and I have Noon and then Ba right here. And you see there is no Noon Ba Ya. So we did it right. And if we press go here, you will see it's like about news, information. And what does a Nabi does? He brings a news that demands action. So please write in your notes that Naba is a news on which you have to take action. If I just tell you that it's a bit chilly right now, you may or may not want to wear a jacket, right? But if I tell you that, the earthquake is coming, it's an earthquake happening right now, then you want to exit the building right away. You want to take some action. Or there's a fire alarm or something, then you have to exit. So Naba is very important news which demands action. And you will see all these. If you just become familiar with this one root word Naba today, it comes 160 times in the Quran in different variations as Naba, Amba, Yastambitu, Naba, Nabua, and Nabi. 75 times as the noun Nabi. It comes in the Quran. So that's how you play with the root words. Okay, so inshallah, let's move forward and let's see. These are the resources you can write. I think you're not seeing them. Let me just move this out of the way now. All right, so these are the resources. You can always go and you can, play more with these words, inshallah. And for this particular dhikr, I want to tell you that Abu Sa'id al-Khudri, may Allah be pleased, him reported that Rasulullah said, whoever is pleased with Allah as their Lord, with Islam as their religion, and with Muhammad as their messenger, paradise is guaranteed for him. Wajibat lahu Jannah. So may Allah make us of those who are in that state. Okay. Hold on to 1 minute. I want you to note this down. Please write this virtue with yourself. Okay. And Abu Sa'id was full of wonder at that. So he said, Rasulullah sallallahu repeat that to me. He did so and then said, there is something else by means of which Allah shall raise the slave 100 degrees in paradise. The distance between each 2 degrees is like between the heavens and the earth. So the one distance is not just simple, it's very huge. And he asked Rasulullah, what is it? And he said, Jihad in the cause of Allah, Jihad in the cause of Allah. Well, Jihad fi sabilillah, Jihad fi sabilillah. So what is Jihad? Jihad is an effort. So when you are making an effort to learn also, that's also like Jihad. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept it. So Ba'an wa ta'ala anhu qala Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, man qala hina yumsi raditu billahi rabban wa bil-Islami dina wa bi-Muhammadin nabiyya kana haqqan alallahi an yurdiyahu. Fawwan anhu reported, Rasulullah said, whoever says when he enters the evening, I'm pleased with Allah as a Lord, with Islam as a religion, and with Muhammad as a prophet, it will be a duty upon Allah to please him. How many of us would like to please Allah and be amongst those who Allah is pleased with? Yes? Alhamdulillah. Then inshallah, go ahead and write that I'm going to say this one in the morning 3 times and in the evening 3 times. Why? Because this is going to be my insurance, inshallah, my happiness insurance. Why? Because when we say that Allah has promised that anyone who says 3 times every morning or evening will be pleased on the day of resurrection, right? We want to be pleased at any event, but think about the day of judgment when everybody is there. My parents, my grandparents, my great-great-grandparents, anybody and everybody I know, they will be present on a day of judgment. We don't want to be loser on that day. We want to be the ones who are pleased. So add this in your life, inshallah. And with root words, as far as the root words is concerned, it's always like, it's always like that. If you are in shakartum la azidannakum. So today, if you learn just simple words, raditu, Rabban, Dinan, these cover a lot of words in the entire Quran. So spend some time looking at corpus, in the variations of these words, so you become more familiar with it. And the more you are thankful, the more Allah increase you in his favor. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help you look at the Quran and understand it without looking at any meaning, translation, inshallah. So reminder for myself and all of us that by time mankind is in loss, except for those who believed, who did the righteous deeds, who reminded each other of truth, and who reminded each other of patience. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us of those. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us of those who use azkar, remembrance of Allah day and night, to enlighten their lives here and hereafter, inshallah. Jazakumullah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. All right, so inshallah, we will go for salah. So let's move on to salah, inshallah, okay? So I don't know if there's time for sunnah now, but go ahead and we can. And take your stuff because we are going to